All right, so welcome again. Let me fix this camera. Ooh, people, hot, very, very hot morning. Extremely hot morning. So, um, hopefully, you guys are doing good. Actually, this here is the last resort for the Reggae Girls, and this is going to be our preview. This is going to be our preview show. So hopefully, you guys are doing good. I really hope that everyone is doing good and everyone is in good health. And so, definitely, good morning to everyone. And let's have a good show. Let's have a good show. Um, some stuff I need to cover. Uh, as you guys know, that I do coverage of the tier two. Um, the tier two formal league has completed yesterday, and so the teams are through to the semi-finals. I'll be doing a show on that tomorrow, specifically for tomorrow. Most definitely, the Reggae Girls are still in action, so I'll do that show tomorrow. But today we're going to discuss the Reggae Girls because it is match day, and as optimistic as I am, you always know that I'm very, very optimistic. I'm very much fearful because I know what can happen. I know what is really the burden that is on the player's shoulder at this present moment. So, as you guys come in, let me know in the comment section if the music is too loud. I would really want to know that. I have an article here stating deja vu, basically saying that we have been in this position already, and basically we're going to this position with some experience. I won't waste any one of you time. I won't waste anyone's time, people. So most definitely, what I will do, I will get straight to the article first. I'm gonna go straight to the article first, and let's have a read what the article is saying. So, guys, please, in the meantime, just smash that like button, and if you haven't done so as yet, hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get straight into it. Article was done by Howard Walker in the Gleaner. No, the Observer. My apologies, the Observer, and it stated deja vu. Let me fix this so you guys can see it clearly as though I'm seeing it right now. All right, so let me go straight to it. So that's Khadija Shah. Monterrey, Mexico. During the last World Cup campaign, Jamaica came from 2 goals down to draw 2-2 with Haiti and advance to the next stage. So we came from 2 goals down to draw 2-2. So that's basically saying that we were in this position already. This is nothing new to the Reggae Girls. Nothing new to the Reggae Girls. So let's see. Reggae Girls captain Khadija Shah remembers that encounter clearly and said she has put the game behind her and is looking forward to a new challenge. And she believes the Haitians won't be playing for a draw. So that's good. That's definitely good. Means that they will be coming at us. It's kind of good and bad, but it means that they will be coming at us and they will be coming with the intent to win. Now, with that intent, it means that we have to stick it out and try to reprise anything that they definitely will be coming with. So this football, and this is football, and every game you got to go out to play. You want to win. It's not about drawing or whether whatever Shaw pointed out. She continued, of course we drew the last game, but that was not our aim. We wanted to win. Jamaica will meet Haiti on Monday, sitting in 3rd spot on 3 points, while Haiti on 2nd, also on 3 points, but with a bigger goal difference. The next game we look forward to, and it's going to be a big test for us. And if we do what we know we can do best, we should get the job done, said a confident Shaw. We have one objective, and that is to qualify for the World Cup. So despite whatever we have been, we are here now, and the only objective is to qualify for the World Cup, she emphasized. Now, big up Ryan LFC, huge respect, bro. Thanks for popping up. Really, really respect it. So as it stands, people, Khadija is just lamenting on the importance of what they need to do right now. We need to get the job done now. It's imperative that we do what we can do right now. Shaw, Jamaica, all-time top scorer for both male and female notches her 53rd goal in Jamaica's historic 1-0 win over Mexico, but crashes 5-0 to the Americans, which are the world champions. Once again, she will lead the line against Haiti in what is now the most important game of the 2022 Concacaf Women's Championship. That is for the Reggae Girlz. Everyone saw what happened. We came out and won against Mexico, and we didn't win the game against the USA, Shaw stated. We have been down this journey before. When we qualified for the World Cup, when we beat Panama, we lost to the USO. So this is not new to us. It's just a bounce back, she declared. We know what is at stake. So it's just to regroup, look at our mistakes, and hopefully not let it happen in the next game, said the Manchester City striker. You always fancy up some stuff, right? This is a team effort. It's not just me. We are together as a group. We win together, we lose together. Just more encouragement and communication from everyone. The effort and hard work, and once we do that, we will get the job done, she reiterated. However, the experienced Sean knows that she will have her hands full and will have to be at her best to subdue the Haitians. Now, they are a physical team, regards to the Asian team. Despite whether they always get the job done, that's a credit to them. And I think going into this game, we just have to match that physicality and effort to play our style of play. And once we come out and do what we know best, we can get the job done, said Shaw. All right, so I think that closes off. So this here saying that we have one objective, and that's to qualify for the World Cup. Agree. It's a must win, no, Ryan. It is a must win. We're in a situation where now King Jab, the match is actually 9 p.m. Jamaican time. It's 9 p.m. Jamaican time. We're in a situation now where this game is a must win. As Shaw stated previously, we were in the last World Cup qualifiers. They won against Panama, lost against America. So they are in a similar situation as what happened last time out. Most definitely. No, the important thing is that I do believe that there's a lot more fans heavily involved in what's happening right now. I am 100% believe in that. There's a lot more fans 100% heavily involved in what the Reggae Girlz are doing right now. That should definitely be the motivation. Big up Marcus Messiah Garvey and big up King Jav. That definitely should be a bigger motivation on the girls' back. There's more eyes on them now. Not saying that there wasn't before, but right now there's a lot more eyes on them. I do believe that there's a lot should have been done in regards to preparation and also in regards to advertising what is happening, because right now many people don't even know that the Reggae Girlz are actually en route or on trying to qualify for the World Cup. A lot of people don't know that. There's so much World Cup campaign that went on this year, and so much people, specifically Jamaicans, who don't know what is happening. But nonetheless, it's a big task, a huge task ahead for the Reggae Girlz. Sterling 793 up, big up Sterling. It is a huge task ahead, and this is actually highlighting I should, would I say, is it incompetence of how the federation is operating in regards to the advertisement, the production itself, the content that should be putting out itself, just to assist the girls, galvanize the girls going forward. Nonetheless, they have a job to do, and that is on the pitch. And I do believe that they will get that job done on the pitch. Now, the last couple of games, Dorsey Box said the Asian team that played Jamaica against Jamaica in 2008 was a much younger. It was the under-20 squad. Is it the under-20 squad or just a young squad? Is it the under-20 or just a young squad? I think it was just a young squad. I think that was when they were in the building phase, I would say. More than likely when they were in the building phase. But that is football. No, let's discuss some stuff. Like Khadija said. Khadija, she said, this is a team effort. It's not just me. We are together as a group. We win together, we lose together. Just more encouragement and communication from everyone. Effort and hard work. And once we do that, we'll get the job done. She, well, I don't necessarily need to say that. No, Khadija Shah, play a huge part in this, what we want to do. She plays a big part in this. Khadija Shah is the fear factor in the Reggae Girlz team. She is a fear factor. Now, a lot is dependable on what she can do leading the line. Now, against USA, midfield was cut off directly from the striker. So we could not get much from Khadija Shah in that game. Nonetheless, I still saw Van Zenten came on and she actually pushes forward, try to get something. So I do believe that we can require a little bit more of Khadija Shah in this game. Not like what we saw in the USA game where she literally got bullied. She literally got bullied in that game. And I don't know really what's happening. She didn't really run the channels. I don't think she's that type of player. But anyways, she literally got bullied. Nonetheless, there is a lot of cause to say that she has a huge, and I mean a tremendous role to play in us advancing. How is that so? She's the tallest person, the tallest woman in the team. She's a marquee player. She's a goal scorer. But definitely, it is a game that requires fight, versatility, aggression, hunger, desire. These are all components that are needed for this game in particular. Let's have a look at all the teams that failed throughout the years. Throughout this year, all the teams that fail to advance to make it to the World Cup this year. We have made 4 attempts already. 4 attempts, and not one of them I went through. This is our last hope. The Jamaican football hope rests on the shoulder of the Reggae Girlz. They are the one who will take the shame out of our eyes. They are the one who's going to give us a sense of belief, a sense of reasoning. They are the one who will be doing that. So there's a lot being handed on the shoulders of the Reggae Girlz, and they do know that. They do know that 100%, that there's a lot being rested on their shoulder. Fly Dopeman said the Reggae Girlz have to fight for this one. Hard ball. Now, what I know for sure is that the Haiti team will be coming out with a physical battle. They will want it to become a real physical battle. And there's a reason for that. That is how they play. That is the first one. But they want the game to be scrappy. A lot of loose balls, a lot of second ball. Because so far in the tournament, they have been the most dangerous team on second ball. Very dangerous. If we can click back on how they played against the USA team, they could have scored a few goals on the USA team. Then they also missed a penalty. The transition that they have is rapid, lightning rapid, and they are clinical. They are clinical. So, how do we cope with that? Last time out, the USA played a particular style of football. Central midfield, boom, a diagonal across the fullbacks. Take on fullbacks, get the ball in. We struggled with aerial battles in the last game. We struggled aerially. And we are kind of good. We are one of the teams that are quite good with the aerial battles because we have some tall defenders, some very physical defenders. But against USA, we really struggled despite them not having that physical presence inside of our 18-yard box. Alex Morgan didn't even play. I think Alex Morgan didn't even play. Smith was the one who played for them, and she's not that a physical presence. The Swaby sisters are actually a lot more physical than her, but she terrorized the defense. She really terrorized our defense. Now, we should look at the aspect of how the Asian teams played against the Mexico and the USA. They utilized the wide areas. All of their transitions was done out on the wide areas. And that is where we struggled in the first game. In the game against Mexico. That is where we struggled against USA as well. How can we fix that? Now, in my point of view, the team is kind of stretched. There's no connection between the midfield and the defense. There's also no connection to the midfield and the strikers. So how can we fix that particular issues? Those issues. How can we fix those issues? Junior Joe Bread said, John Joe Bread said, Bonisha are going to pass the 80 defenders. It will be a tough one, you know. It will definitely be a tough one. It won't be as easier said than done. It will be a tough one. And Marcus Messiah have Jamaica team, a big team. We just need to play up to expectations. The 80 teams play some good football as well, so it's not only name, you know, Marcus. You don't necessarily play football now. You have to go on the pitch and produce. You have to go on the pitch and produce. Khadija Shah, one of the best strikers in world football. You thought that should be on possible 2, 4, 5, or even 5 goals. Or 3 goals. But that's not how football is. She has the highest goal scoring ratio out of any female footballer was ever exist. Highest goal scoring ratio. But that's not how football is. When you go on the pitch, that is where it really, really matters. So the expectations might be high, but delivery can be below par. And that's just true. When we play against the USA team, the expectations on the USA team was quite high. And guess what? They played to their expectations. And they battered a first place team, battered a 50+ team, a 50+ place team, ranking team. So that's all the facts are. John Joe said it's going to be an easy one for Jamaica. Well, I hope to see that. Honestly, I hope to see that. Siobhan Given said we need fast passing and fast transition. No, the mere fact that their transition speed is so quick, we definitely need to work on keeping possession of the ball. Minimize them from having the ball. And don't have all the players at half line. We have to keep maybe a mid block. Not a low block, but maybe a mid block. Not inside of the 18-yard box, but in the region of the 20 yards region, 20-25 yards region, but not a low block. Just to keep the team a bit compact. Siobhan Given said we need double press and we should not press high because our pace ain't that good. Exactly. We only have one good paced defender, and that's a left back in Blackwood. And she won't be playing. And she didn't even have a good game against the USA as well. But she's not playing. I think she has 2 yellow cards. She won't be playing. So it's definitely a tough one in that sense. Dorsey Box said Jamaica cannot afford to let 80 score first. That means they'll have to score 2 goals. True, because we must win. And that's a worry. That's a huge worry. John Joe Bird said, don't worry, Jamaica, we got this, strictly win. Love the confidence, John Joe. Really love the confidence. I'm definitely hoping for that. I for one, I believe that the only difference that the team will make, I think we'll see the likes of Drew Spence coming in. So I don't necessarily have to do a starting lineup. I do believe that the only difference will be we'll see Drew Spence coming in. With Drew Spence coming in now, that would definitely alluded to having, I think Trudy Carter might sit out. Either is it Carter? No, Asha. I believe that Asha might sit out. Unfortunately, Premius and Salon have been having the best tournament. Surprisingly, we haven't seen the likes of McCoy coming on or starting over one of them. Just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate. But for me, guys, before I go, I want you guys to drop the score predictions in the comment section. Drop your score predictions in the comment section, people. Oh, guys, people, oh my word, I never remember. Did you guys hit the like button? Hit the like button, people. Let me check. Maybe more than likely, I don't even think past 20 likes. Exactly. We don't pass 20 likes as it, people. Yeah. I'm not necessarily the type to consistently ask for likes. I can't remember. Honestly, I just can't remember to consistently ask for likes. So guys, just hit the like button. Drop the score predictions in the comment section, people. Drop the score prediction. For me, I'm gonna say Jamaica 281. No, I'm saying that solely because I want Jamaica to go through. I do believe on a holistic value that this game is more likely to be a 1-1 or a 0-0 draw. More likely. More likely, people. Just more likely. That's how it is. Everton Jackson said going to be a tough game for Jamaica. Definitely need to move the ball quicker. Another big thing is that they have to change the ball quickly if Haiti tries to isolate. What I don't think Haiti don't really play like USA. USA tried to isolate each player 1v1. USA created 1v1 situation. That's how USA play. They create 1v1 situation and try to dominate their man. So their player. What is the man? Their player. So that's how the USA do. They create 1v1 situations. That's the reason why quite so often you find out that you have players like you end up with Blackwood and Smith versus each other. You find quite very often, even in the central zone, it becomes a 1v1 battle. It boils right down to you within your individual battle. That's what it boils down to. Everton Jackson said 2-1. As it's called, big up Azzy. This match I got draw 2-2. Bunny with the double. 2-2 is not good for us, honestly, but I do believe that a draw is a likely outcome of this game. I said 1-1 or 0-0. If we should score 2 goals, I don't think that. Can't even say it. I think Nations can score 2 as well. And Ramsey, big up. Thanks for tuning in. Always drop a ball. Never a comment. Always drop a ball. Is that the only comment you tend to drop? Never see you commenting before. It's always dropping a ball. Thanks for tuning in though. Malik Mills, or defense too strong for 80. Well, the USA league 5 could have leaked 6 or 7. We can leak. We definitely have to stay compact though, but we can leak. It's not the best defense in the world. Most definitely not the best defense in the world. But one in which I do believe that it's competent enough to get the job done. But as I said earlier, it's more likely a draw for me. Hazard Skull said, big up from Enough Respect. Big up, bro. Huge respect. Hey, people, go in the comment section and drop in the comment section where you're watching from. I really want to know where you guys are watching from. If you're watching from Jamaica, we're in Jamaica. I am currently in Portmore, St. Catherine. That's where I live. So drop in the comment section where you're watching from. So I started off by telling you guys Portmore, St. Catherine. In the same sense, once you go in the comment section, just hit the like button, people. Just close the comment section, hit the like button, and get the like up to 50 as quick as possible. And whilst after you drop where you're watching from, drop your score predictions as well. I really want to see that. I want to see where your guys' mindset is at the moment. I want to see what your thoughts are in regards to this team. I want to see if you really believe if the Reggae Girlz can get the job done. If you believe the Reggae Girlz can get the job done. Upton Anchar said Jamaica 3-0. Jamaica 3-0. Malik Mill said, but remember them, they are the world champions. I agree. That is the reason why they did that. Malik said, Washington, D.C. Yeah. Heal up the White House with me. Yeah, heal up the White House with me, you know? Heal up Donald Trump. Bastard. Auntie Dixon said, my emotions are with Jamaica, but on paper, Haiti look the better team. watching from Chicago. Big up. Huntley, what is your score prediction? In the same sense, what is your score prediction? As I said, people, as you drop in where you're watching from, just drop your score prediction as well. So you have 3 things to do. Hit the like button, drop where you're watching from, and drop your score predictions. As it's called, said Dumbo Olin. Next door to me, Azzy. Right next door to me. Can you imagine Dumbo Olin never get to carry the trophy come not just a Portmore, but St. Catherine. Yeah, Malik, me know Joe Biden, but I Trump am a general, man. And John Joe said only way Jamaica lose unless them start Havana. I don't think losing is just one player. I honestly don't believe that losing is just one player. It is a concession. No, not the right word. It's a collective effort. Losing is a collective effort, I believe. Malik Mills said, "Guna, we have to go link up when I come Jamaica this month. I put more me see fam. Yeah, man. Just show me, bro. Just show me, man. Link me on Instagram and stuff. Link up with a few people as well now. We'll come down, like Coach Daniel and them, Daniel and them people. Quite a few people will come down. We'll link up as well. You see me? Never get a chance to go have a drink. I think it's my fault actually because I'm still there, but I think it's my fault. Is it because me all over the place? Most of the time, if I'm not on the road, I'll do some videos. Me the home I do videos, or me at church or something. Me always do somewhere I do something. So me really busy. So I really actually am my fault. But we link up like on football match. We link up at like all JPL games and something. DJ Will said North Carolina 1-0 Jamaica. Big up from the Carolina City. 1-0 Jamaica. I would take that. I would definitely take that. Malik Mills said that Joe Biden no. As I said, I know, but a Trump and boss. Trump and boss. Only Dixon said 2 Jamaica. Wow. I believe the Haitians will score. So if we are going to win, we have to outscore them. I strongly believe that the Haitians are going to score. Mark Danasha Thompson. Mark Danasha. Is that right? Am I pronouncing it right? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Hopefully I'm not slaughtering your name. Jamaica win 3-0. Ooh, that's a lot of goals, you know. But I will take it. I will definitely take it. Damien Morrison said, watching from Ajax, Ontario, Canada. Nice. The nice country of Canada. Specifically Ajax in the far country region. That's quite close to where I stayed when I went to Canada, you know. I stayed in Whitby. Kind of close. I think I drive through Ajax when I'm going to like when I'm going to in Toronto. I think I drive through Ajax. Yeah, I would drive through Ajax when I'm going to Toronto. I drive through? Yes, I do believe so. But that's kind of close to where I stay when I go to Canada. Upton Uncharted, watching from Portland, Jamaica 3-0. Portland, one of the best parishes in Jamaica, despite me live at St. Catherine. Definitely got Portland. Portland nice, man. Portland nice. Portland pretty. Portland really pretty. As the score said, Drew Spence have to start this match. Boy, Drew, me not lie. I was really surprised that Drew Spence didn't start in the USA game. Yes, I understand her age and they want to give her some rest. If that is the case, why not start your best team and then bring her on in that sense? Can you imagine if Drew Spence don't start this game? Wow, I'll be upset. John Jobert said, if somebody said Blackwood, I didn't hear that. If somebody said Blackwood, the worst defender. No, I won't say the worst defender. She might be a bit aggressive, rash, erratic, but definitely she is something. If polished in the right fine tune, I do think that she has a lot of potential. Pacey, loves to break the line with her dribbling. So she's quite good, man. She's not as bad. She had a bad game against USA, but guess what? It's not her alone. The entire team had a bad game against USA. Dylan Shirley, big up. Reggae Girlz are going to pull through once coach put the right team together. That's also a part of it. Coaching aspect is a huge part of it. We have to solely rely on the coach putting a proper team out on the pitch, a competitive team. Wayne Evans said, big up MG watching from Miami, Jamaica won 18-0. Big up Wayne, the nice Miami. Eh? Where the money is at? Where the money is at, you win? Them say, that's how me hear. Rumors have it. That is where the money is. The money is at in the USA, Miami. Man, they have the ports, yeah, the ports. Dwayne Shirley, big up. Jamaica 381. Yeah. 81. I think it's quite closer to Jamaica 382. I do believe that it's going to be a cat and mouse game. One team chasing the other. John Joe said Jamaica 381. Not bad, I'm seeing a lot of that. Sandbone, big up. Big up MG Portland in the house. Big up, as I said, Portland, nicest parish. If not, I think one of Portland. Which other parish nice like Portland? Which other parish really nice like Portland? Me not talk about vibes nice, me talk about us in regards to scenery, people, just authentic. Most of the outer port countries, the Hanover, the Westmoreland. I'm a nature person. I'm a really like nature, so that's the reason I like these parishes. Mandeville, I think. Yeah. Big up Shaz. Big up, bro. King Job said, boy, Mexico had one job. Stop the Haitians. They had one job against Jamaica as well, and guess what? They didn't stop us. Fortunately. Luckily. Can you imagine if we lose against Mexico? It would be done by now. It'll be done by now. Signborn from Jamaica said, I think we can win. We have to stay behind. Behind the ball, block the channels, defend stronger, defend together, and break while they try to send out a lot of crosses in the back. Alright, so first of all, I highly doubt we will be behind the ball. You know why? We are more of a ball possession team than that of the Asians. Realize how we play so much ball against a Mexican team that is a ball possession team. So you won't find it that we will be sitting behind the ball. You won't find that. You won't find a case in which the Haitians are consistently having the ball, playing the ball around. No, they don't play like that. Look at all the games that they have played. It's a strictly transition football. Sit back counter, use their physicality, their pace, which is based on the types of players that they have. It's quite smart, and I do believe that it will be something that would be beneficial to all if we should even transition into something like that. But I highly doubt you're going to see that though. The Asians with possession. King Job said Sentan big up. Partial Sentan regular. Kabija work at Manig, up by the camp, the military base that is in Manig. So you know, and most of my family come from St. Anna actually, a place called Village that's closer to Fatespen. That's where most of my family come from. As the score said, 80 of the number 9, they better mark are good. Yeah, quick. Actually, they want to score up a goal, man. Dangerous too. But every team has that danger player. Just the same as how the Asians are saying, hey, we need to keep Khadija Shah out of the game. That's exactly what they're saying. We need to keep Khadija Shah out of the game. That's just football. Fly Dortmund said the better the offensive side is going to win the game. I agree because I highly doubt any one of the defense will be able to keep out either attackers. So it will be a game of high scoring. It will be a high scoring game. High scoring? Should I say high scoring? What going, Shaz?
Well, are you hearing feedback?
No, I'm not hearing feedback. Yeah, I hear feedback. Huh?
It's like it.
No, it's like good now. Yeah.
Well, I'm there. Frost, brother. That climate change, the match me up.
Climate change? What going with climate change? Oh, you go? You country there?
No, man, like, the little, you know, the sun, man, and the little rain just there. Catch a little flu.
Oh, man. Oh God, man.
Alive, man.
Sorry about that, bro. But you know, say, I chew. Why? You know, long when I'm sick, brother. Tell the truth.
I'm not really sick. I went Saturday. I feel it.
All right. The last time I catch flu, was in 2009.
Oh.
The last time I catch flu, me catch a stuffy nose, but not flu. In regards to sick, no. So I give thanks for health. Last time I've been to a hospital was in 2001. So I have to give thanks to health and strength.
Which is right.
Yeah. People might think I'm foolishness I'm talking about. I did serious. Never catch flu whilst in the army. Never. I'm a journey army in 2013. And I can't recall having sick before that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like common cold, you know, like just sinus, but nothing serious for me. I feel in a bed lie down. After I drink chicken foot soup.
No, sir.
So basically, also good. So it's not good. Me really like that still because it means me healthy. So when time me check up for join the military, me kind of done within like about I think me done within a hour when everybody take like 4 or 5 hours. There are people overweight, people with this, that.
Yeah, boy, King Job no easy, you know. King Job no easy.
How you say?
Yeah, immune system strong like canicula shirt button.
You know, I have to give thanks. Look on it now. During the time of the pandemic, right? And me never want to say it, but I think me never wear mask. Even though they mandated, I started a chance to get me take off. Me never really wear a mask. The only thing what everybody has about sanitize, me never really do that. Never really did that.
I really do that, you know. I never found a mask thing.
So me never. So me surprised. Everybody tell me say they're sick. Everybody say, so me I wonder what are people around me sick. Me know also everybody sick. Everybody have flu. Everybody get thrown down. I mean I say. So me at one point me think I act them act. Cause I say like everybody think, but after I realize I don't know, just have to give thanks to health. You see me? That's right. But I think the reason for that is because from a little bit I have been extremely active and me love drink bush tea. Medina, Cersei, Dasha Lang, Annie Goat Weed from a little bit. From their primary school, be a bush tea. Sitting there soursop leaf, Neesberry leaf, what else? Breadfruit leaf. Yeah, there something there. But back to the game. So that's some of us have to give thanks, bro. John Jobert said, watching from America, big up. Fly Dope said, better offense side win. Clayton Argis said, Landmore Bessie watching from New York. Big up Bessie. 4-2 Jamaica. Whoa! A goal at Clayton, a whole by. If you say Bessie still. Bessie, a whole goal at still no. That's a lot of goals. John said Jamaica 381. Yes, a lot of 3-1 score. Darim Jean said, sorry for Jamaica. Sorry for any team or lose. I'll just say go. 80 is too good for Jamaica. Impossible to beat 80. I think the USA had a different point of view on that. Darim said 83. Jamaica won. I mean, you never really put it. Darrell Marshall, big up, bro. I know the funny thing. I saw one guy here to give it to them. I see quite a few people what tune into the program as well now. So big up people. Let me tell you people. So all I man them who see me on the road. Big up, massive respect to man who see me on the road and shout out. You see me? Really respect it. You see me? So it means some farmer work I put in, some farmer work I do. I'm got the match. Quite a few people at the match see me and say, "Yo, Ray," and me I tell you, I almost never get to stream the game yesterday. The man then go to all our hands to ensure say, yo, things start out and I say, all right, I really respect that, isn't it? Because it's not only for me, but most definitely for the players them who are playing. You see me? So I really respect that. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to do on a different stream. Let me do the tier 2 stream. Make people know what go on. Boy, rough. Darren said 3180 or 4180. But you come Darren, you want to kill Jamaica, man. Creepy Deppy. Is it Creepy Deppy? Or Creepy Deppy? Creepy Deppy. Me assume it's Creepy Deppy. Good morning. Would love Jamaica to win, but we can't beat this 80 team. 83, Jamaica 0. I'm in Portland. Why? Creepy no confidence in your team? Nothing. Specifically for a match there? January rough. Daryl Marshall said, just I go get showed up today because this Asian side is no joke. Watch. No, definitely. Can't deny that. So King Jav comment now. You mean MG immune system strong like Chronic Law shirt button. Give thanks. Yeah, man, I have to give thanks, man. Because I just the blessings. That's all I can say. Everton Jackson said, MG, a tactical move Jamaica should do is keep Bunny and one of the central attacking midfielders at the half line when Haiti attacks. This will hold 3 defenders back, weaken their attack, and give us an extra player in our defense. Now, in that case, I would say put one of the start Vansen 10, put her wide, and use our pace. So whenever them come and they start transition, I push down far, and I push it back. And whenever we win the ball, we just launch it in our channel. Because I don't think anyone of their defenders are as fast as Van Zenten. I think she and Blackwood are the 2 fastest players on the squad. I think she and Blackwood are the 2 fastest players on the squad. Them quick, really quick. And just use that as a countermeasure. John Joe said, no, she never have a bad game against USA. She just got a terrible game against USA. And a bad game against Mexico. Blackwood, no man, she never played bad against Mexico. She was very pivotal in what we do against the Mexican team. Quite a few times. She was the one who broke the line for us. DJ Will said, what time is the game? It is 9 p.m. Jamaican time, bro. Daryl Marshall said, military, a long time you watch your program. Big up, bro. I said, what you say? Big up, bro. Big up. Mushtaq Christopher, Rohan Brown, I will kill every side in the playoff. But me I go do one show for playoff still. Let's make a we'll probably like custom feed. Eric Sewell, big up Eric. XDX said, if them lose, we can still qualify. Yes. If there's a playoff system. It's a continental playoff. I don't remember what kind of playoff it is, but there's a particular player that we end up into. But I believe it is the best third place. I think it's the best third place. I say go shots and the best third place. I think I'm the best third place.
I think it's the best from the group. Third place. From both groups.
Malcolm X said if we lose, we're third. Malcolm X said there's a best third place playoff. We have Mikey Ball enjoying the stream. Big up Mikey. Mickey or Mikey? Before me say. Mickey.
Mikey, man.
Mikey. Okay. Big up, what go on?
Not much, but they are watch upon the yeah. Listen, I can give on this game until the coach give me the team an hour before. Cause the coach behave like a madman than a US. So I don't know if you better go take him again. So I have to wait till the hour when they pick the final 11, then me give my prediction.
So in a case, all I said, boy, we can do this, we can do that. I want to look no Drew Spence again.
Yes. And
I think
I don't understand. Kayla McCoy played well midfield for Vin Blaine. And I think she need to be in the midfield again. She, Drew Spence and Asha, that are the midfield.
Yeah, that was the midfield that really carried us to this level, you know.
Exactly. Well, Drew Spence wasn't on the team, but...
No, Drew Spence wasn't there. But can you imagine adding a Drew Spence to that midfield?
Exactly. And then you have the girl with the African name on the left side.
Adama Lekun.
When I fight against her, then you have Bonnie in the middle. Then you have
Trudy Carter, Jody Brown up front.
No. Trudy come off for the bench. Jody Brown up front. You have 3 midfield. You have the African name girl. You have
Bonnie wide right.
I am Bonnie, and you have Jody Brown. The 3.
No, but the game was shared between Adama Lekun, Shade, and Trudy Carter. And that is where the rotation go. Tiffany Cameron, Trudy Carter, and Shade. They rotate the same wing.
But I wouldn't start Trudy. I would start the
fast one. Shade.
Right. Yeah. And then now in the backfield, I know that Blackwood can't play because she have 2 yellow cards.
Yeah, Blackwood out.
So I don't know who's going to play the left back.
Let me see, I can't remember. Hold on. Let me look at the squad. I can't remember. I have to go back on the squad.
But I don't
know. There's another player who can play left back.
Okay, so therefore, those are players.
It's not that. No, they have a left back, man. One of the main reasons with Blackwood is because Blackwood pace. She's very quick.
Yes. But I'm just saying, I don't know who will play left back. But to beat this Haitian team, we need that midfield.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because although Makai is a forward, she played very, very well as a midfielder. To me, she looked better than Salone. She looked better than Primus, whatever she named.
Mm-hmm.
Not knocking none of them girls, but them she look better than them.
I think Murray can play either right back or left back.
Okay, well, I mean, whoever them fill in, we have to work with that. We have to work with whoever them fill in. Whoever's going to play that spot, we have to work with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Same goalkeeper and same the other 3 defensive players. The other 3 on the back line.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to me, if him lose him head again and start a team like him start in the USA game, because we can't win. I mean, then what killed me too, him take off Bonnie, and then him never want to strike on the field. Him have truly a strike.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but him never try to get a goal for even bring on the goal difference. I like him just give up after the second half. When the second half start, him just give up.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So, and then he go throw the girl him under the bus, but him apologized yesterday to the girl them in the interview where him say, boy, it's team fault. Because after the game, I throw the girl him under the bus. Them never play, because them play like SCHIT and all them things. They're we.
You said that?
Eh? You never listen to the first interview?
No, I didn't hear the first interview.
The one after the match done?
Mm-hmm.
You ever go back and listen to that, man? The boy throw the girl him under the bus, man.
Mm-mm.
No
that's
coach.
Poor management.
The only other coach I mean no do that is Theodore Whitmore.
That's poor management, you know?
Eh?
That is poor management.
Exactly, because when a team play bad, the coach have to own it. Even if it's do it and the team fault, you have to own it because you're the coach. Own it.
Mm-hmm.
When you go and change the room now, when it's just you and the girls, then you can't tell them anything you want to tell them. But when you go to the media and the public, yeah man, it's my fault, yeah, the girls they mustn't prepared properly and put that on me. You blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When you go in a changing room now.
You go at them.
Exactly.
You go at them. Even if you don't blame yourself, you can say, you're going. In this game, definitely they are world champions. Yeah. Tactically, we try to outplay them in regards to certain areas of the pitch. It didn't work out based on the quality. Yeah. You give them lauding while you show them why you never work out well as well.
And we had an off day today.
Exactly. So you don't blame yourself. You don't blame your players. They just show say you're going. And this given day, we played a better team than us, and that is the situation.
Yeah, man. The man let me down, man. The man let me down.
But Mikey.
Yeah.
The man tactics throughout the first 2 games, the Mexican and the United States. He go in those games in a defensive mode. So how can he blame the team or the girls for their bad performance when his mindset is instilling these girls to play defensive? In the Mexico game, we get opportunity and counters. We never been creative enough in terms of dominate the game and pass the ball around or possessing it, chat inside, like controlling the game in our aspect. In the way where we don't like it, like how the American and the Mexican them play it. We never go in this tournament with that mentality. We are being defensive all season. If you notice how the midfield or the the attackers and the midfielders them jump off whenever the opponents have the ball.
Yeah.
So you can't, it's all about the coaching and tactics to bring out to the players. So you can't blame the players for how your tactics fail.
Yeah, but you see, this is a problem I have with Jamaican-born coaches. Them first start every time they play defense, and the best defense is a great offense. How much time Jamaica rush a US goal? Not one time, because the offense have the ball all the time. When we have the ball, them can't score, That's what people don't realize, But if them have the ball, 60% of the time, them have 60% of the chance to score. So we have to possess the ball. Now, in the Haitian game, you can't play defensive, you can't have to win. A tie don't get him nowhere. More than Jamaica already qualified for the next round because I don't see the Mexico beating the USA. So Jamaica already qualified. So the three teams qualify. Well, Jamaica and Haiti already qualified for the next round. It's just who can play get to the semifinals in this competition. So therefore, we have to go out on the front foot, and the defense have to move. And also the defense play too deep too. They have to move up the defensive line and pressure Haiti into for them half. You understand me? Haiti team skillful still, and them very fast and tricky. But them can't be beaten.
And Mikey.
Yeah.
And there's a defensive team as well towards Jamaica, because they play defensive football, Not saying that they are not as they are more prolific going forward than the Jamaican team, clinical.
Yes.
But they do play defensive. They have a little similar setup to defensive-minded game.
Yeah.
That's how they approach a game against the American and the Mexican. It's just that when they get the chances, they take the chances and convert.
And when they're attack, they move the ball faster than we. We have a tendency to move the ball a little bit too slow. And sometimes we're trying to go too direct. And sometimes we need to make that one extra diagonal pass and we're not making that extra pass. That is I think. But the first thing I have to say, that next episode, we need pure foreign coach for our national team then, because the local, the Jamaican-born coaches, all them do, just play defensive. I mean, and I'm trying to win off counter-attack, and counter-attacking team don't win many games, many competition.
You know the funny thing, I'm telling you the funny thing about it. So I have seen many coaches, specifically in Jamaica, and many people who don't know, let me tell you, there are coaches in Jamaica who are Jamaican born who have UEFA A license inside of Jamaica right now. I have now met two of them.
UEFA A license.
UEFA A license.
And are they coaching a Premier League team?
No, they're not coaching any Premier League team in Jamaica.
So them coach overseas then?
And then they stop coach overseas as well.
So why GFF though?
No, because they are not interested in that because of the political aspect of it. So when I went, the thing is, most of the time when people say like Jamaican coaches, it seems as if when they say Jamaican coaches, it kind of paintbrush everybody in Jamaica.
When I talk about the one, Mr. Jamaican
national coaches. Okay,
national coaches, Mr. National coaches. Therefore, the under 17.
Don't you think it's a selection process problem then?
No, I think Jamaica coaches have the mindset, especially for the under 20 boys, that game we lose against DR. If the coaches start the right team, the proper team, we'd have been a better show. But again, we have to play a certain amount of Jamaican ball. Now you say me, I coach over here, but I coach basketball. My job as a coach is to win whatever competition I'm in. So therefore, if I have to play 11 overseas born Jamaicans for win, never play them. I mean, not care who vex. Because my job, I get hired to win the tournament. I don't get hired for show off people so them can get international contract. Because when I get to the World Cup, right? Even those on the bench don't get a look from international teams. So them miss a trick. So you have to play the best 11 because your job as a coach is to win the tournament and qualify your team to the World Cup. It's not to show off local players. You understand me?
Yeah, I understand that. But in this,
even military can attest to that because Miles just said that to Mikey. Miles said that you cannot see the players in the level where say for example, in qualifiers, Concacaf level, for example,
Yeah.
you have lesser scout watching than because at the same time Europe and other places have their tournament as well.
Yeah.
So you have lesser person watching the Concacaf level compared to watching the European and there's something there. So you're gonna find it more difficult to try expose these players. So if you go on the international stage, the best stage possible for them. That's where you should try expose them. Not in the stage where you're not gonna get exposure. I agree with the Mikey. I always say this too. And the coaches need to explore the knowledge wider for real.
And the next thing too, I shouldn't say, a number of local players have got. Look at Cephas. Him not play for Jamaica, you know, but him get cost contract.
Yeah, no, but you don't necessarily need this. All right. So with Cephas, that's what I said. Yes, with Cephas now, his performance throughout the Jamaica Premier League was definitely sufficient enough for him to make a huge move to be playing Champions League players right now.
Right. So therefore you don't have to be on the national team to get
to be seen.
If you play in your local league and dominate it, you'll be seen. Because guess what? Cephas' name is in the Jamaican paper every time on the guard did play. So a scout seeing his name in the Jamaican paper, he say, you know something? Let me go look for some video of this man. And him see the video there, and say, you know what? Let me go see him in person. And him come on the guard game, he don't even know say is a scout, and him watch Cephas play and him leave and say, yo, this man we should get him.
You know what scout they did the finals?
I don't know. I live
all right. You said the finals?
Yeah.
Personally, 5 scout calling me. I never know. Then get my number and call me. Mrs. Some strange number call me and I say, what is? Call me. So there were some particular players that they came to look at.
Exactly.
In the final. There were particular players that came to look at in the final.
I'm one like a couple of them never play for Jamaica yet.
No. I must about 2 of them play for Jamaica.
Right. So
but other than that,
the argument that Mr. Speed is making that with the show players is that don't want to water because if them dominate the Jamaican league, they won't get a step up.
All right. You see, before, let me tell you, back then, that is the best way to do it, to make players get seen, but not now.
But not now.
No, the work that is being done with the local league, it is sufficient enough for us to see everyone.
I remember,
and every player right now, almost all I play them right now, I make highlight reel of themselves. And I push it on them social media platform.
Not only that, though, a scout don't even come to Jamaica. Him can watch on YouTube the feature game on YouTube, Jamaica Premier League.
You can download the app and watch it as well. This is what I look for.
Exactly.
One of the main reasons Cephas was bought, was his biggest attribute, which is his pace.
Exactly.
So the man said, no man, we need this lightning, we need this player in our team. Man, lightning fast. All right. So we could jump back to the Reggae Girlz.
No. Just before you go, one more thing. You see, a local player who is very good, what they need to do is get fit, spend at least 6 hours a day work on him football game, and when him come to play Premier League, dominate it, and he will get seen, and a man will grab him.
Fitness. Nothing. People say fitness is not a problem.
But from what I heard I hear from a former national player. That most of the lot of the Premier people, them not fit enough
that's about then.
To the standard that you're supposed to be fit to play if you want to play.
Agree. That is back then, but not now.
Not now. Okay.
Not now. Right. Things have vastly changed. Not now. Okay. All right. Let me tell you why. Our Premier League now, right? Let me give an example. Our Premier League, the average age of the Jamaica Premier League, it's significantly less than what it used to be. I think it's about 30 now.
30-year-old?
Yeah.
That's all old people, man.
No? A joke you make. And I ask me, a joke you make.
30?
30, yeah.
Average age should be less than 25.
No, cannot be. Remember saying no? 30 young, Remember saying that whenever I use the average of that, it's out of not playing in the Premier League. Out of possible like about so 500 players in the Premier League.
Yeah, you're right. You understand. Yeah.
Exactly. So the average ratio got higher.
Yeah.
Because you can have in a one team 2 players over the age of 34. So 2 players now 34. That heighten the age of the average team.
Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Cavaliers as an example. Cavaliers have the youngest team in the Premier League. Cavaliers' average age are 21 point something.
Yeah.
But guess what? No. Over 21, I must about 8 players in the team over 21. Everybody else under 18, under 20.
Okay.
So you see how them 8 players that carry the age up?
Yeah.
So that'll be a 18 and 19-year-old in the team. And then now you have man like King, or people think that King at 25, 24. King's just 21.
Yeah.
So exactly. So that may I tell you. So you have 1 and 2 players in the league same way who heighten the average. So if they have 100 players in the league who is above the age of 30, that make a huge difference.
Yes. I get
If you check the average age of Premier League in English Premier League, it's higher than 30. It's possibly higher than 30.
Okay.
Based off the amount of players who are above 30. Remember, say most of the Premier League team them, when you find defenders them, are be senior players. They go into them above 30, and strikers above 30, and the defenders above 30. And just like in midfielders and wingers, them young.
Okay.
But in our local league now, if you check out all of the top 10 stars them, the entire league, everybody under the age of 25.
I'm gonna ask you one question before we go back to the Reggae Girlz them. Them have the Premier League now, the professional league, 2 years now. Last year and this year. The first 2 years that?
For Jamaica Premier League?
Yes.
No man, a long time Jamaica Premier League.
No, professional league. The professional league.
As in the professional, or the look, the format and all and something there?
Yes. The new format to them. The new professional league. I remember you have the professional player them now,
the
Jamaica Professional Players League. You gotta make it professional.
Me not say last season started.
Yes, for 2 years. So this is a 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, me not say 2 years. Before that, you can say why the thing never did really at that level. And I think the reason why it make that big step now has to do with the fact that they specifically start use venues that the pitch and the stands are at the level, the accepted level.
Okay, so
you won't find no pitchy pitch again. Every pitch are pristine. So ball game can look prettier.
All right. I have a question for you ask you now. In the last 2 years, you think the competition raises standard over the previous years?
All right. So over the previous years, what you're gonna find out is this now. Over the previous years, you find out that you have some better baller that is in the league, but nonetheless, the competitiveness still remains. Now, what you have is that none of the better ballers them are leave because they might get contract overseas.
That is, So you have
exactly.
a drain.
You will have a drain.
Yeah.
Now, what can happen? The quality is involve more money. So you start players better. It means players are gonna the better players are gonna likely to stay. But guess what? Everybody are move. We go get the better money, and you can't deny it. You can't stop that.
That holds well for Jamaica. Cause I remember if the better players go and get contract in the other players get money in Jamaica, so more people getting employed. So it all better for Jamaica.
It's not really better, It's not really better. So think about it. Suppose you have English league and all the top. Every top 5 players in every team leave the English league.
Yeah.
So if you talk now, Hurricane gone, Huminson gone, Hugo Lloris gone. The Arsenal, Thomas Partey gone, Bakaya Saka gone. For Chelsea, Timo Werner gone, Kante gone. All them best player gone. What's going to happen is over time, the quality will deteriorate.
Inject right there, so no matter about the league itself and the whole, when Mike talk about better, it's better for the country itself. If you
for the country, yes.
Because
more eyes will be looking.
Because I must say some come to England to play football because probably the English league better than the Korean league. So that help him country on a different level.
Right, because you remember we have 12 teams in the Premier League, right? So the 12 team, let's say every team have 30 players. So you have 360 players. So therefore, if every year we lose, let's say 72 players, each team, we lose 72 players then. Let's call it that. Therefore, you have 72 new players who's getting paid.
True, agree.
So
I get more money.
So different help Jamaica. That's what I try to point.
Yeah, agree.
The export players and bring up more players so that more. Cause I remember if those 72 players stayed, these other 72 wouldn't get paid. You understand me?
Yeah, man, me agree.
So
So that's 72 persons now, on the pay scale. Agree. Me agree with that 100%.
So it help the country. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
man.
That's what I try to get at.
And I just say still you can't find out say a little one budding player out of the lot.
Yeah.
Definitely probably turn up and probably better even some of my man left already. But you just never get the game time.
And
Never
Guna,
get
you know
feedback.
something that you said earlier about the payment. Like like one way how they could get better payment is like if they could get ESPN back on board, because I seen in 2016 that the ESPN was covering the league in 2016.
In 2016, let me see. 2016.
I think it's further back than that.
2016, I've heard about. Let me see.
Yeah, man. Cause I used to watch it at ESPN up here, Jamaica Premier League back in like 2009, 2010, I think. It was ESPN.
And let me wonder for ESPN. Really check it for ESPN.
RBN. It's one of them. One of them. It was one of them.
But even for ESPN, they still didn't implement certain things. I see them have the stats, but then not have the match details, nothing. So we kind of wonder if them get it's a second fee them get from Sportsmax or something like that.
No. Well, I'm trying to remember, because I remember it used to come on. They was bringing the Jamaica Premier League on. They was like 2 or 3 matches a week. But I can't remember which station. This was at least over 10 years ago. It's a while ago.
It was before Sportsmax, Guna.
It was
Before Sportsmax.
Yeah. Before
So
Sportsmax.
me I see the details them on ESPN, but nothing in regards to coverage.
No, but even so, the case they have to have the broadcasting rights have to come in play where they have to pay to broadcast.
Yeah.
So therefore, them get the feed from TVJ. Get the feed
Huh?
from TV. Maybe they got the feed from TVJ.
Yeah. Could be a feed TV they get the feed from, and they wouldn't get it live. Possibly not get it live.
It was live. It was Jamaican commentators.
Oh, that means on ESPN did then get it from.
But it was showing. But you remember, them get the right from TVJ to broadcast over here.
Yeah.
So therefore, TVJ was making money from ESPN was paying TVJ to broadcast it here, and in that sense, now TVJ is playing JFF or whoever running the Premier League. Because but you see, what they want to do now is get ESPN come in now and have fit them own cameras down there.
Oh.
You understand me? But certain things have, you see, Jamaica have a bill like about 6 stadium, mini stadium, not big stadium like national. 6 stadium can hold like 15,000 people. 6 different parishes where you can have the games around. You understand me?
So what me I look upon it right now. Me I check, but me not say specifically. None of the game them with the ESPN logo.
I think it's ESPN 2 which was a come on. I'm quite sure.
ESPN Caribbean, something like that.
But it was a show here. I remember we used to watch it here in New York.
Okay. Yeah, so them they show. But I do believe 100% that Jamaica specifically need another broadcasting company, and I think that is the reason why the tier 2 and the lower level of football is not being heard. So the little that I am doing, that is the reason I do it as well. So GM Network said military. You go into Wadada TV, Wadada versus True Juice match yesterday, and not Chapton versus Falkland. True Juice are your team. All right, so let me clear it up now. What happened is this, right? I am from Linstead. Yes, True Juice are my team, but because I am from Linstead, it is very much easier for me to travel with the True Juice players them with the True Juice bus to go and do video coverage of that game in particular, versus me. I take money out of my pocket, I pay to go Mobile or go Clarendon to go video them game there, and me not get $1 fee.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why. So right at this moment, I would love to cover the semi-finals them, because there will be no coverage of them. I would love to cover the semi-finals them. I would love to cover it, but guess what? I don't have the finances to do that. If I should get some form of sponsorship or funding, I would most definitely go and cover the games. If even just provide the gas fare, for put gas in my vehicle so I can go do it. I wouldn't have no problem in regards. I wouldn't even need no money to buy no juice or like that. Just the gas. So if we can get sponsorship like that, if somebody can reach out, I would definitely do the coverage of it. I have no problem in doing it. But it's hard for me to take money to my pocket and not make $1. I'm only doing it because of the love that I have. So I spend a day them, I make no other video, no other content. I'm gonna take a whole day, travel with the team, I'm gonna do the coverage right because I like that particular. So it's tough. So if I go do anything other than that, I'm gonna lose big time. I'm gonna have nothing to lose. so I'm gonna have yes. I'm still have a family to take care.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask the other two gentlemen too. Based on the 2 games we watch with Donaldson in charge and the 3 games we saw, or 4 games we saw with being in charge, who you think is doing a better job so far?
Shaz, answer first. between
fight.
No, to be honest, I think we have to give put more context into Vinblaine performance than us one because Vinblaine don't have much more better job in terms of the girls them going forward. Even they were saying that he was too defensive, but they score more goals while under his tenure. So I think Vinblaine do a better job than us so far.
All right, next month.
Malik.
Answer. Was it? I would say probably Donaldson because I felt like the games that they played with Vinblaine, like they really didn't need, like they said, they really didn't needed Vin to win those games. Those was games I felt they could have won, like, and they did win with ease because those teams wasn't teams that was really giving them any trouble, and you had to look at the competition that they are playing in both rounds of the tournament.
All right, so for me, if I should definitely be honest, you could say that the opponents that Vinblaine played against were maybe a lower tier, but we played better football. We played a little bit more attractive football under Vinblaine. In regards to playing passes, holding the ball, in-game management, we see a little bit more of that. Yes, we understand. People are going to come at me for this. We understand, said Lauren Donaldson has done this and he has done that and all these type of things. But if we should be honest with ourselves, despite all of that, we most definitely played better. No, yes, the opponents is a big part in that. Because the better opponents, the harder it is. But if you should look at who play better football, and Vinblaine did play better football, but likely reason because they play lesser opponent. No, who's to say that if Vinblaine don't have a team now, we still don't play good football? Or if Lauren Donaldson did have the team then, if we would have played good football as well. So it's hard to really match because if you realize that Lauren Donaldson used different players, somewhat different team setup. I think he only used Rebecca Spencer, Swaby Sisters, that's 3. Khadija Shaw, that's 4. Jody Brown, 5. Only 5 players that Vinblaine used.
No, Vinblaine never gets Spencer. Vinblaine never have Spencer.
No, Rebecca Spencer, me say.
Oh, Rebecca. Oh, okay.
Rebecca Spencer. Swaby Sisters, that are 3. Jody Brown, Khadija Shaw.
And Carter.
Yeah, no, Carter not start for something there. For Donaldson.
Yeah, man, she started last game.
She started last game.
She started the game against US.
Alright, so that's 6. So basically a 5 different players integrated into the squad.
That is where the problem is.
Exactly. So the team that started off the situation, started off the campaign with that cohesiveness, that understanding, that level of gel, everybody love talk about, chemistry, it kind of split in a half. No. So even players who are on a bench would deserve or believe that they should be playing because of how long they work with the team. So it can also cause a bit of friction. I'm not saying that there is, but it can cause that, and it can cause the team chemistry to go down.
All right.
Even in the same sense.
This is my problem with Vin Blaine now. Not Vin Blaine, I mean.
No, wait, before I go to that, just keep a point. Please keep a point.
Yeah.
Everyone can remember throughout the campaign, McCoy, Asha. Lovely playing together in the central zone. Lovely playing together. All them play well together.
Yes, I.
Exactly. Remember clearly, I think McCoy did in the 5, Asha did in the 7. McCoy in the 5, Asha in the 7. Lovely, some good football and play together in the central zone. Then supply Trudy Carter, then supply Jody Brown, then supply Elijah Shaw with a whole for 2 passes and something. Now, when you look now, you have 2 persons on the midfield in Salon and Premius. Possibly the first time I play together. So you find out is that there's this the connection that they're supposed to have where they find Asha and Mackay, did it. That level of understanding, because they play so much games together, then start off the campaign, all of the training session together, and start off the campaign together, so they have the level of understanding of playing together. That kind of gone.
That is the problem, because I feel that Donaldson don't want to copy Vin Blaine, so him change up everything. Him barely want to play. Him barely want to play Mackay, right? And if you I understand that Asha wouldn't start the first game because she just come off of COVID. I wouldn't start her in the second game either. I bring her for the bench because I want to see how I win this. Now this game coming up, like I said, them 3 girls there, Mackay, Asha, and Spence. If him not start them 3 girls in the middle, him not want to win the game. Because them 3 girls can hold the middle. Spence are the best player against Mexico. Although Bunny scored, Spence was the best
deserve woman I match. I'm not surprised the Bunny get it.
But Spence was the best player on the field. Now I understand that we needed a left back from Vin Blaine who had the team. And Black come in and full of gap.
The left back already have. I think
she was a right back. I'm trying to remember her name. She was a right
Campbell.
back.
Campbell.
What happened to her?
I think a Campbell she name. Let me check. I'm gonna go check. I think a Campbell she name.
But what happened to her?
Sashana Campbell. That's Sashana Campbell.
How come she's not on the team?
Yeah.
How come she's not on the team?
And she played good. She's really good.
I remember she was playing out of position because she was playing left back when she was
playing
right back.
Because she's 2-footed.
Yeah, but she's much stronger than her right foot.
Yeah, true. That's important. That's a really good thing about having 2-footed players,
Yes. And I don't know how come she's not on the team.
You know who else should have been on the team? It's Marlo Sweatman. And the president, Tiffany Cameron. Them two.
No, Tiffany couldn't be on the team, Malik.
What?
Tiffany couldn't be on the team.
Mikey.
No. Wait a second. Well, let me say something. If you're injured, you can't go in that tournament injured. That's why she's not on the team.
Yeah, she's injured.
She's injured. So you cannot go in the tournament with an injured player. So therefore, she's ready now for the next round for World Cup or the Continental Cup round.
Yes, she's been. But in the same sense, I can't find. Me, I try to find her name.
So you can't carry injured players because then you're going to run yourself short. But them carry 2 players where they even qualify to play for Jamaica. Because FIFA give them the pass.
But them say Murray are supposed to play today.
Who?
Murray. Santava Murray. That's your name?
Listen, unless you get it from the coach or from the GFF, don't listen to what people say. Because remember, they're not there with the team. From what I even hear a rumor that both of those girls are not even in Mexico. So how is that? I hear that they're not in Mexico, but I don't know how true that is. You have to go with what the team say. So unless you can call the coach or somebody who's on the team, you can call and say, are these girls there with them in Mexico? And this Murray girl, where everybody I read up, I've never seen it. What she play right back, right? She play right back, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think she can play along across the defense line.
Okay, so wherever. But what we need right now is those 3 girls to play in the middle. and you have those 3 girls up front. Because you remember that's the team that got us there basically, you know. And you have to stick with the team. You can't make so much. That's what the same thing with more they do, you know. Every game and play a different
team.
Four different man on the team. Can't work. This man start one game and you don't see him again. Him just get dropped. He fed the rest of the World Cup qualifying round. Where him name the striker. Where him name from him play over Egypt, I think. You know, him play the Mexico game and you don't see him again. Them think they're foolishness, brethren. Him have a striker play midfield because him not. Them think they're foolishness.
Rough.
But who I gonna play left back today for Blackwood? Who I gonna replace Blackwood?
Sasha, something like play left back. Murray.
If she play, if she qualified, if she get her pass.
That too. So there's always something.
Because you remember the younger Swiby can play left back too, you know. And then somebody may play in the center defense.
You really want to disrupt the partnership there?
Well, boss, you know, sometimes if you have a left back, you have to make do what you have, you know.
You can use a left winger.
Yeah, left winger.
Depends on the defensive work rate. I'll go to a back 3 and push left winger as a left wing back.
Okay.
Makes sense. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. That makes a little bit more sense.
Well, we have 8 more hours to the game or
whatever.
Right,
so Wilshire can play. Wilshire can play right back. I never really see her play left back.
Yeah.
If that's the case, who play right back for we know?
I think I want to see the sister play right back.
Who?
Right back Norman. So the sister play beside each other.
No, the girl I used to go Rutgers I play right back. Can't remember her name.
Wilshire play right back. Wilshire play right back. Wilshire play right back, man.
Yeah.
Solana play. Solana, if you get a bench down.
And midfield she play.
The coach have also him favorite players them, you know. You can't know him favorite players them, you know.
True.
Him have a girl like Haka who have to start because he might go off of the pass.
Yeah.
And she doesn't come off an injury and she's not 100% match up. I'm a force her night.
So long.
You have to bring these girls these players on slowly. You can't just force her night. The first game she was out of start. Second game she play a little better. But little better not gonna help us right now. I want to win because we don't want to go through the rigmarole of the quality. You know you're gonna meet. You're gonna meet 2 European team, 2 Asian team, 2 African team. You don't know you're gonna meet in the next go around. So you want to do the trick right now.
I know funny thing about it. And the funny thing I realize about it, I think some of the time now we as fans still we kind of look at things different now because Drew Spence was in the last round, right? She was in the last round of fixtures.
No.
Yeah, sure.
She was with the team, but she never played because she didn't.
She never played.
Yeah, she wasn't qualified.
Paperworks.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why. I personally think that this game, then generally this game kind of one of 2 things. This can either break with the game or build with.
Let me tell you something to what I think. You see, if the coach don't win this game, for the continental round, we have a new coach.
Fabian Full said here, say Murray and Billy are not in Mexico.
That's what I heard.
Oh, Jano star, rough.
So what happened now? In pick a team shot, have a midfielder and a defender.
Signal said MG. I noticed that the keeper passes out the ball to the midfield more under Vinblain than with this coach. Is it a trust issue or a direction from Lorne? Directions from Lorne. I think it's not a trust issue, but I think it's directions. I think Lorne play a little bit more direct than Vinblain. Vinblain kind of like the build-up play thing. That is the reason we realize Rebecca Spencer playing so much ball. Rebecca Spencer complete the game and making like 30 passes like a midfielder. Also, because Vinblain loves to build from the back.
Also, Lord Donaldson did say in the Mexico game, he instructed them to kick the ball out because the Mexican was pressing them up was playing a press game. So, but the funny thing was that the man tried to kick the ball out, but the ball wouldn't go past halfway or half because the wind was blowing against the goalkeeper. That's that you should build the ball out because if you put the ball, it's a blowback. It's a blowback point because the wind was heavy. You remember the Mexican game? I don't know if you remember the Mexican game. The ball couldn't reach half line when the goalie kicked it because the wind was blowing into our face. So the wind bring the ball back on Jamaica side all the time.
All right, so Clibert, big up Clibert, said 83 Jamaica nil. 80 fans. You know, 80 fans are quite enough. Then dip on social media quite.
And this is the same team Jamaica played 4 years ago, you know. But them the younger then. Them the younger then.
Ghost Nick asks if Jamaica can win. Mikey.
Yeah, man, Jamaica. Oh, you mean football game, and nobody beat anybody, you know.
Malik, Jamaica can win.
Of course, Jamaica can win. Jamaica win this 2-1.
Wait. Hey, go ask Ghost Link say when the under 20 are play. Anybody believes that Jamaica gonna beat Haiti in the under 20 game?
Sure.
Here you go. Them get
but they have Haiti if you win already.
They'll get 2 months enough and what? We win 2-1.
And but them play good still. Raimundo Menchaca. Oh, but name the body, man. I saw Haiti match versus USA while I didn't see anything in Jamaica in that match. Also, it's a Haiti matchup against the USA, but you know, it's a Jamaica matchup against the USA.
I want to get
kind of true.
I want to give people a little insight on that match. Though. If you go back and watch that Haiti versus America match, right? Haiti played America B team. Haiti played most of the players who they getting ready to kick out the door and tell them, you know, it was nice having your service. But Jamaica played the young and upcoming stars, you know, the first round overall #1 picks and all them players, the top players in the league right now. While Haiti played the older players getting ready to retire soon.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. Well, tomorrow, we'll see the results. Like I tell you, military, if you aren't tonight, I'll drop a line and tell you after the squad drop, the start 11 drop. My man, they take him again.
All right. So me have 3 more minutes to close off. So me close off with them comment here. Marcus Musagov said the new girl Premius, as such she name, will not get none from her. Parky said the coach said in his interview said that he brought Murray and Jade. That's good. That means that sounds good then. And Fabian Foot said 8 will give us space and they are a counter-attacking team. We can utilize that. Andrew, big up, Andrew 55. We should use a back 3 in USA game also. We gave away too much space in a back 4. Ghosting said true. Yeah, but we lose against Denmark. Alright, so closing start, Mikey, and where score predictions?
My score prediction, I'll tell you at 8 o'clock tonight. Because coach may take him again and I forgot to say Haiti go win, but I don't want to say that. As a Jamaican, I always want Jamaica to win. So I said Jamaica going to win, but score prediction will be later today.
My Mickey fans and call it deluded, you know.
No, sir, because the coach may take him again, sir. Because the coach may take him. I don't know what them are feeding him in Mexico, so I don't know if take him.
Malik, final thoughts on score prediction.
Well, my score prediction is 2-1. It might change to a higher score prediction. It depends on the starting lineup tonight. And like Mikey was saying, I just feel we to start Drew, McCoy, and Asher in the midfield. Bring Salone off the bench, and if you want to bring her off the bench in the second half of the game. And that's it for my final thoughts.
Shaz.
Really and truly, more Jamaica winning, you know. Even a 2-1, but as Mikey said, we saw what the coach planned to do. I don't know, and me here assess it and I say, I don't know what's the issue with our local BS coaches. It's like they are against good players or good football and a whole. So let's see how it goes. But hopefully Jamaica can give away a win and avoid the next leg of competition in terms of maybe we go back up a South American team or them bad position team there.
European team, yeah.
So let's hope for a win. 2-1 wouldn't be bad still.
All right. So people, first of all, let me tell you the truth. This is match day, and anyone specifically, if you are Jamaican, you come out and say Jamaica is going to win. I cannot call you deluded because, first of all, despite anything else, we might be here as analysts and being critical, we should always remember that we are a fan first. And I think many people are starting to forget that they are a fan. We are a fan first, people. So do not feel any or discouraged that someone is say that you're not real or you don't understand football if you think or believe that Jamaica can get the job done. Remember that you're a fan, and we have to play the part as fan.
I'm telling the reason why he is Jamaican. Anybody in the comment section who's saying that Haiti gonna win. It's the mere fact they beat Mexico 3-0, you know. That's the only reason. You know.
But we could have given them 4.
Exactly. And that's probably that's how they play the game of not giving us the confidence to win the game because so we only score 1 goal and got the win, and the Asians end up scoring 3. So if we had scored our penalty in the first half as the Asian done, we could have probably come out second half and beat them 1-4, and then
But me answer shots.
Yeah.
Shots, you support Man City though.
Yeah.
When Man City play a match when they do, the Man City lose?
No, nobody knows them team or them
Nobody
coach
knows
ever
them
lose.
team about lose, brethren.
No, but me no, you have. Me have find out in recent time because people attack me now. No. That is the reason I say it. You know, whenever me do one program and I have Jamaica to win, people attack me say I am deluded and me don't know nothing about football because me say Jamaica go win and then lose. But if they are forgetting the part in which I am a fan who is open for my team to win, so then forget everything and say, boy, the team better than we. So me say the team better than we, they forget that. Oh, see Tiffany Cameron in the comment section. I believe Jamaica will win. Reggae girl Tiffany Cameron passing through. Big up, thank you very much for passing through, Tiffany. We have all the trust in you guys, and we strongly believe so. So, see, that is the reason why we have to be fans. We have to remember that we're fans.
Let me give Tiffany a little trouble. Tiffany, pick your starting 11 now. Put you at the top of the list.
Yeah, so as me as I say, every time when the under 20 boys are play, when the under 17 girls are play, under 20 girls are play, when the reggae boys are play, every time me say we're gonna win, and turn out the way there, people coming on my comment section. I said, boy, military deluded, military don't know about football, but them keep on forgetting that on match day, I am a 100% reggae boy, reggae girl fan. Listen, when I want to play against USA are world champion, you know. I'm a company's program and say, I am hoping for a win. My heart is saying a 1-0, but in reality, I'm hoping for a draw. I'm hoping for a draw. But we know.
The US game I said 2-2. The US game I said 2-2. I don't plan Jamaica lose no game.
Me can't say it. It's hard. It's very, very hard for me to say it. I know say we're going up against world champion, and that's a reason why they are world champions. It's a reason why they are world champions.
Mikey?
Yeah.
Tiffany should behave yourself, yeah?
Tiffany should behave yourself?
Yeah, I set her up.
No, Tiffany know me a joker, man. So Tiffany hear me more than once on different streams. So Tiffany knows me a troublemaker. But that's what I put her name at the top of the list. And me know she's not there.
So definitely, Ghosting said, but Jamaica have the skills to beat USA. I say we don't have the skills, you know, but you have to understand, you know, that is a team that is played for a long time, and they already resources. The fundamentals is so pivotal in anything called football. Football is not only about talent, you know. Many people feel like football is about talent, you know. Everyone. That is the reason why when people come and say, boy, somebody always say, boy, this man is better than that man is, automatically he must play. And that's how football go. That is not how football is. If that is football, I'm telling you, a game mash up. If that is the case, a game mash up. Mikey, use a basketball coach, right?
Yes.
Let me use it. Let me give a perfect example. Use a basketball coach. You have your philosophy, and you have 2 players on the bench, right? Mm-hmm. One more talented than the other, but the other is very effective in your system.
Yeah.
Who would you go with?
The other.
Which one?
The other. The one that's more effective in my system.
But yet still the others, the other players more talented though.
All right. Let me give a perfect example. You have a basketball player that used to play for the Knicks. I shouldn't tell you his name. I call him disruptive. Point guard. I'm play at China now. I'm a big star at China now. And any team in the NBA, I'm going to start. But when you start him, your team done. Soon tell him. So what name again? If he's from New York. I lose his name.
I really watch basketball, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. But it's so disruptive. All right, I went to our next player. Now. I went name a player and now people get upset with me. You see, what name? Oh God, what player for the Nets? But I get old. The point guard. What name? Used to play for Cleveland and Boston.
Someone in the comment section who knows, can you answer?
Yeah. Malik, tell me the one.
Someone say Lance Stevenson.
No man, the point guard for the Nets right now, man. Whenever the player come out, him say him not getting a shot. What name again?
You talking about Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a disruptive player. You see, everywhere him go, it's problem. But he's most talented player. But he's a disruptive player.
Exactly.
Because just in Cleveland with LeBron is problem. Go Boston was problem. Nets is problem. See.
All right. But yet still talented.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you understand me now, Mikey?
Yes.
All right. So let me show you now. There's a particular situation with the under 20 men's team, the Reggae Boyz men's team. Yeah. There are a particular player that everybody I make nice about. So all they're playing in their team.
Yeah.
And the reason why he wasn't in the team is because of disciplinary issues. But not many people know about that.
Name him.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. We can't. Remember saying play for the Reggae Boyz, no, we can't do that.
Okay.
but what I'm saying is this, it's very good now, very, very good player. But you have to understand that the coach is looking for a particular understanding within his team to go forward. And it has to be 100% going forward. It can't be 99 and 1 out. The 1 out can throw off everything. You know, it's a 1 bad apple can spoil the whole bunch.
Yeah,
and the important day when you need to win a match, he can just come up with some foolishness and mash up everything. You see me? So you need all hands on board, all toes on board to move forward. So I'll just say, Mike, many a time you hear people they attack football and they must say, boy, the best possible players, I agree, must play. But the truth is, some of the time, the coaches are looking for something specific in a player, in the specific role that they want him to play. In that specific role. And guess what? Yes, you might have the better player. When I play, they were better on the bench. I want to check it out. But what you find out now is, as a coach, if you have that specificity in our player and is not delivering that, the one you have on the field, you must take him off. Yeah. Try the next man. You must take him off and try the next man. That's how find out most of the coaches them feel now. Identifying when the issues are on the pitch and can't fix it. Anyways.
No, one thing I forgot. You notice that in high school football in Jamaica, the best players usually don't end up going as far as the player just below him, because the player just playing have to work hard to be like him. While him have the talent, him have to work hard. Him is given that him will get picked every time. So the player just below the best players always reach further than the best players. You notice that when it comes to high school?
But it's not high school alone. In a world football, it's not all the most talented player make it.
No, but even in the football alone in Jamaica, even at track and field, for example, most of who dominate are champs.
Exactly.
The one that represent Jamaica whenever I come on to the games, world games.
Yeah.
Bro, Shaz, one time me run a champs, run against some brother named Delano Williams, Adam Cummins, Jazil Murphy, and these people. Them man, there was a gunshot in my time. And see that now? I hear about them. I hear about them.
Yeah.
I saw a little man where because they never that talented and them love it and they want to reach at the peak. They work triple times as hard as these talented players and just fly past them.
Yeah.
No, but
hard work. People say hard work beat talent any day.
And then if that alone in the military, the thing is with these schools, within these schools, the schools within football and track and field in Jamaica, they tend to focus on that side, the aspect of the thing. They don't think about it on a professional standpoint. Even at one time, one of our best friends meet at the time in high school. We're doing senior men level qualifier time. I remember a journalist asked the person if he's like what is dominant is this level, if he would have think about going pro, and the person said that he had 1 more year at champs and he's gonna do the 1 year at champs, and the final year he never do a thing. And I think you're supposed to know how would have played a bit. And now him there on a recovery stage now where it seems hard for him now to really do anything at the level where I'm at the time.
Oh,
So in most of these coaches in Jamaica are just for academical purposes and for the school beneficial sense, in the sense that their school dominate champs or they dominate football or them thing.
I see a school. Me see a school right now, bro. We're going to must about 7 players from different Caribbean country. We can't call the school name, not call the school name yet until we start the schoolboy football program, in which we soon start.
Yeah,
That is not about fostering.
Country.
Yeah, 7 schoolboy footballers from a different Caribbean country. If that is about development, you don't know what development is. That definitely is about winning, strictly winning at all costs. But anyways, I'm gonna close off now, people. Can we have some important something for the same way? Definitely, some other stuff we cover, set up. Because I have a tier 2 if we cover. I have more things to go to people. But we never want to draw this out a bit too long. Tiffany who passed through, big up. Thank you very much for passing through. Really, really appreciate it. Mikey,
Yeah, man.
bless up for coming on. Malik, big up for coming on. Shaz, big up again. Everybody in the comment section, huge respect for coming out so early 9 morning. It is early. It is really, really early. Big up, people. I'll see you guys again until next time. MG Sports TV. We are out.